Why are hundreds of thousands of American children born each year with tragic birth defects and multiple defects? Is it from a genetic birth problem, or is it possibly from vitamin and mineral deficiency during preconception and prenatal stages? Today, birth defects are increasing at an alarming rate. Every 4.5 minutes, a baby is born with a birth defect in the United States. Birth defects affect 120,000 babies born in the United States each year. Some of this increase is due to the continued growth of drug use in America. This goes hand in hand with what we put into our bodies every day. And most processed foods today are not giving us the proper nutrition needed to develop a healthy new life in this world. So how can we solve this problem? We need to realize birth defects can be avoided through proper nutrition before, during and after birth. We know the solution is preconception nutrition and proper nutrition during pregnancy, but how can this be accomplished? Well, viewers, in today's video we will discuss 6 strategies to prevent and protect your unborn child from spina bifida and anencephaly birth defects. Welcome to our channel, Unhealthy to Healing. Our videos provide information on healthier foods and beverages, natural supplements, solutions, techniques and treatments to improve and help heal various health conditions. If you find value in this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. The more subscribers we get, the better and more content we can keep making. Also click the bell icon to be notified immediately when we release a new helpful video. Click on the subscribe button below this video. Disclaimer. All information provided on our channel Unhealthy to Healing and our videos are for educational purposes only, and should not be considered as professional advice. Our goal is to provide accurate, detailed, thorough and to-the-point content. We are not a licensed professional and encourage our viewers to seek a licensed professional and/or consult your doctor. Here are the 6 strategies to prevent and protect against spina bifida and anencephaly birth defects. Number 1. Folic acid. Preparing for pregnancy requires a woman to make essential nutritional and lifestyle changes. These changes are vital to protect her health and the health of her fetus throughout the pregnancy. Part of this preparation is making sure that she gets enough folic acid before she becomes pregnant. But why? One of the folic acid facts that is well known in the medical community is that folic acid significantly reduces neural tube defects, NTDs. The neural tube is the structure of the unborn child that develops into the brain and spinal cord. The neural tube is designed to close after about the 30th day after conception. If the neural tube fails to close properly, neural tube defects result. During the early stages of fetal development and subsequent closure of the neural tube, a deficiency in folic acid greatly increases the risk of neural defects. NTDs are birth defects of the brain and spine, and it occurs in 2 forms called spina bifida and anencephaly. Spina bifida refers to a condition in which a baby's spinal cord is partially exposed due to incomplete closing of the spinal column. Anencephaly, on the other hand, is caused by incomplete closing of the skull, leaving part of the brain exposed. In United States, 300,000 babies are born with NTDs each year, and an estimated 1,500 pregnancies are terminated because of these defects. All infants with anencephaly die before or shortly after birth, whereas most babies born with spina bifida grow to adulthood with varying degrees of paralysis and disability. The annual medical and surgical costs for persons with spina bifida in the United States exceeds $200 million. And even worse, caring for these babies for the rest of their lives often places families under enormous financial and emotional stress. Folic acid is a B vitamin and is one of the 13 vitamins needed by the human body, and is important for healthy immune function and critical for a woman's preparation for pregnancy. Take a folic acid supplement or multivitamin that provides 400 micrograms of folic acid per serving per day. This intake level will help protect a fetus against neural tube defects. NTDs can be fatal. A baby born with the non-fatal form will grow up with serious disabilities and unlikely lead a normal life. Past studies have shown that as much as 70% of all neural tube birth defects could have been avoided with the proper supplementation of folic acid. Number 2. Avoid known harmful agents. Some environmental agents can increase the risk of birth defects. For those who live or work near ongoing lead exposure, alternative arrangements should be strongly considered to limit this exposure prior to attempting pregnancy. Also avoid taking large amounts of vitamin A, which has been linked to severe birth defects. If you avoid high-dose supplements, you likely will stay under the recommended 10,000 international units (IUs) of vitamin A per day. It's also important to limit your exposure to mercury by not eating fish with high mercury content, such as shark, swordfish, king mackerel and tilefish. Instead, consume 8 to 12 ounces of tilapia, cod, shrimp, pollock, catfish or shellfish to get the valuable nutrients for a pregnant woman and her growing fetus. Number 3. Plan and prepare to eat healthier, smaller meals and snacks and exercise 3 to 4 times a week regularly. Obese women with a body mass index, or BMI above 30 are at an increased risk of having a baby with birth defects. The most common defects in newborns of obese women are heart and spine problems and a cleft palate, an opening or split in the roof of the mouth. The best way to decrease this risk is to lose weight before pregnancy. Before getting pregnant, choose to become healthier by eating and improving your diet with more fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, low-fat dairy, whole grains and smoothies. Did you know that most cereals contain 100% of the recommended daily amount of folic acid per serving? Make sure to check the ingredients of your box of cereal for 400 mcg of folic acid. And start an exercise regimen to physically get in shape to ensure your health and wellness for both you and your unborn baby. Number 4. Deal with any medical conditions before planning a pregnancy. For women with medical conditions, doing your best to stabilize them prior to pregnancy will decrease the chance of birth defects. For example, women with uncontrolled diabetes have an increased risk of problems in the brain, heart and spine. And women with high blood pressure have an increased risk of poor placental blood flow, which can cause inappropriate development and growth in some of the fetal organs. If you have a medical condition, see your OB/GYN or other healthcare provider to discuss any lifestyle or medication changes that can help control your condition before you try to get pregnant. Number 5. Don't smoke, consume alcohol or use drugs. Babies whose mothers who smoke during pregnancy are at higher risk of SIDS, having weaker lungs and having a low birth weight. Low birth weight babies are at greater risk of death and are more vulnerable to infection, breathing difficulties and long-term health problems in adulthood. And alcohol can interfere with the normal growth of the fetus and cause birth defects. When a woman drinks during pregnancy, her fetus can develop physical, intellectual, behavioral and learning disabilities that can last a lifetime. This is more likely for women who drink a lot of alcohol throughout pregnancy, but no amount of alcohol is safe for a fetus, so it's best to avoid it altogether. And taking illegal drugs, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, etc., early in pregnancy can increase the chance of birth defects. It also can cause preterm birth, low birth weight and even stillbirth. Number 6. Talk with your doctor. Make sure to get regular checkups, be up to date on all vaccines, discuss all medications you are taking and talk about your medical family history prior to pregnancy. And viewers, that concludes our video on the 6 strategies to prevent and protect against spina bifida and anencephaly birth defects. Do you know of someone who has experienced having a child diagnosed with a spina bifida or an anencephaly birth defect? If so, please answer yes or no and type unhealthy to healing in the comments section and share your story with us. And please share this video with others who plan to have a baby or are expecting a child. This January 2021 is Birth Defects Prevention Month, and we would like to make every woman aware of how they can prevent and protect their unborn children from developing birth defects. And until next time viewers, please be safe, happy and healthier, and we look forward to seeing you at our next video.